Gotta watch bobbing his head like that while they're trying to put the grease on. He might mess around and get some of that grease in your eye.
I question not me, it only happens to others. I can't deny reality as life gets smothered.
And now for your official introductions, brought to you by Battle Ready CBD.
You know, they're both wearing the same brand shorts, just opposite colors. I wonder if they planned this.
Standing 6 foot even and weighing in at 195
And they're both in the corresponding corners.
Representing M Squared, fighting out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, Terry Sticks and Stones, Brazil.
You make a debut with a nickname like that. All right.
His opponent fighting out of the north of Chicago Pizza, blue corner. Standing 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighing in at 198 pounds. Representing Tongass Recreation. Fighting out of Juneau, Alaska, by way of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. The Mission Hill Mauler, David the Punisher Waite.
Showtime is in the house, by the way.
These guys have 3 3-minute rounds to destroy each other. Your referee in charge of the action, Vicious Vance Swerden.
Both these men. Terry taking the center of the cage.
Couple straight jabs. David parrying and going for an inside leg kick. David putting a couple strikes out. He's got to watch those fingers reaching like that.
Terry's got to tuck his chin here a little bit. His chin straight up in the air.
Good outside leg kick by David. Body jab.
Dave trying to say that he hit him low.
If Vance didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Leg kick by David again.
I have a feeling he might be setting some up with those outside leg kicks. There's another one. I mean, we saw it happen in the ship fight.
We did.
Terry's standing straight, putting a lot of weight on those legs.
And Terry's not really throwing much.
We might have to wait till the first round is out for these men to get their jitters out. Terry's short stepping his way towards David. David with an outreach jab. David loading up that right hand, but
looking to land a big one.
Throws a couple right hands at Terry. Terry's against the cage, trying to control the hands. David steps in with a right hand.
Nice body shot.
Terry circles away. David mixing up with some more leg kicks.
Dave pushing up against cage, lands a nice body shot.
You know, he's kind of fighting as if he's a hockey player putting up against the wall.
I'm pretty sure I had a conversation with him in the past that said he said he was.
Terry lands a jab. He gets shoved against the wall. David trying to throw some uppercuts at the body.
He's using that one arm to push up against the cage there.
Yeah, this is a hockey player. Terry eats the right hand to the face. Falls against the cage. Terry throws a right hand of his own. Blocks David's right hand. David marching forward.
No respect for Terry's power or anything. He just marched right forward into the fire.
Head up and hands down.
Terry's not giving him anything to respect.
Nope. We got short time warning.
He's got to throw something and give Dave something to respect, or Dave's just going to march forward.
Overhand right. Clips Terry's head. But
Vance is looking at the two of them like, come on, guys.
And that's the end of round number 1.
yeah, you rarely get a warning from the ref while they're standing to do
just,
some action.
Yeah, he's just looking at the both of them, like looking back and forth, like. You know, Terry's got to come out here. He got to get them jitters out in this first round. It's time for him to come out and throw some stuff. He's got to give Dave something to respect, or Dave's just going to continue marching forward, pushing him up against the cage and landing some solid body shots like he did in the first round.
Waite's breathing pretty heavy in the other corner. Wonder if this is all part of Terry's plan to wear him out.
Round 2.
Terry with his hands up. David marching straight
I'd like to
forward.
see Terry throw a body kick here.
Terry throws a right hand.
There he goes.
There we go. Both men are throwing some punches. Terry putting him against the cage. David's loading his right hand, but
Nice
finishing
jab
the
by
jab.
Dave.
Terry has David's back against the cage. They spin out. Looks like Terry's got a scratch above his left eye. David's just marching straight forward. Elbows out, hand up, throws
Big
an
right
overhand.
hand.
Terry lands a left. David's marching straight forward, just throwing that one and that overhand. There he is again. There's those outside leg kicks from David.
Dave's got to fight from the inside, which he's been doing. Terry's got to give him something to respect. He's got to open up here, or Dave's just going to continue to march him down, push him up against the cage, and wing these big right hands, hoping one lands.
There's another big right hand from David.
David
David
nods
nods
like,
at
yeah,
Terry.
I caught you with that one.
Terry marches forward. David tries a backhand. Terry's just backing straight up. David marching straight forward, lifting his knee. And Terry lands a jab on David. Another one, each an overhand right. David throws that right hand.
Yeah,
Terry
Terry's
throws
corner
it.
is telling him, go and fight him.
Terry eating those leg kicks from David. And David's slowing down considerably.
Dave's shaking that right hand, giving him a little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning.
Tries to throw that overhand again. Looping punch towards the body and misses. Terry throws a left
Nice
hand.
stiff jab by Dave. Big right hand misses. That one finds a home.
Terry marching forward. David circling. We have short time. And we finish the round the same way we finished it in round one.
All right, this is the
Round
last
2
and
is
final
brought to you
round.
by North of Chicago Pizza.
We're going to see more of the same thing from Dave. He's going to march forward. Terry has to give him something to respect this round.
Absolutely.
He's got to start opening up. You know, Dave's hands are super high. He's got to open up with some body kicks or something.
Uppercuts, body hits, something. Absolutely.
But he can't just stand there.
If I was David's corner, I would probably be telling him, corner him into the cage and just let loose with those right hands. He's eating them. He's not giving him any head movement.
A few shots that Terry has landed has marked Dave's face up pretty good.
Dave just signaled touch gloves.
And this is your third and final round. These two wanted it. Let's egg them on. Make some noise.
They were going to touch gloves, and for some reason they didn't.
Yep. David just marches forward, signals that I got my eyes on you. Terry with a push kick right on the knee.
Right hand by Terry.
Terry's hands are low, but at least he's throwing some punches.
Big right hand by Dave.
Staggered Terry a little bit. Terry's backing up and eating some more right hands.
He looks down at the ground. His hair tie. Somebody's hair tie fell out.
Somebody lost a hair tie. Wasn't Vance's, that's for sure. Terry's eating some shots.
Whoa! I don't know if that shot was to the back of the head or what.
I don't know, but if Vance didn't see it, it didn't happen. David circling in. You know, I wonder if Terry's just kind of hoping a
nice
one-punch
right hand
knockout.
by Dave.
Terry's nose is starting to bleed a little bit.
Oh, another right hand.
Terry's kind of looking around, and Vance warns him to get in on the action.
Dave bum rushes him.
Throws a few more punches in. David just putting that right hand in Terry's face.
Terry's got a chin, though. He's eating a lot of shots.
Terry staggering forward.
If he doesn't want to.
Nope.
Other right hand by Dave.
Terry throws his hands out.
I don't know if he's done.
David backed off.
Fight, 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 fight.
Crowd
fight,
cheering these
fight,
guys on.
Fight, fight.
Terry just rests against the cage. David's moving in, just throwing right hand after right hand, spinning backhand. And Terry is bleeding.
Terry's exhausted.
Vance warns them to get in on the action. The crowd is chanting fight.
This crowd's giving him a reason to fight. They're out here cheering.
David, that right hand is finding a home with David. Throwing another right hand and then a jab.
And Vance stops the fight.
Vance, good call by Vance. Both men are exhausted. Terry takes a seat. David's hanging on the cage.
Terry's exhausted. David is exhausted.
I mean, I don't blame him with how many right hands he threw. I'd be a little concerned if Terry's concussed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not. He was looking around there. I'm not sure what he was looking for, but it was a little strange.
A little concerning, but these two
Anybody
men
that
stepped
doesn't
into
know,
the cage
these
for
guys
their
agreed
debut.
to fight over a disagreement and decided to take their first fight against each other. Met in the cage, got ready for it, and gave you almost 3 full rounds. Make some noise!
And the Butcher just gave us some backstory. These men had a disagreement outside the cage and wanted to settle it in the cage.
Hats off to those
I think
men.
it's safe to say they both left it all in here, too. Give it up for them one more time!
It takes a lot to step in the cage, whether your performance was outstanding or poor. I mean, my hat's off just for making it into the cage, because there's a lot of opponents out there that haven't made it that far.
Oh, for sure. And I know Terry's left it in the training room. You know, it may have just been, you know, being under these lights and it actually setting in that I'm in here and all these people are watching me. Maybe he got shell-shocked there for a second. You know, it's a little different. I've experienced that where you freeze up when you get out there and all eyes are on you now.
Yeah. I've been there before. I know that first or second punch tends to wake me up a little bit. It's like, oh, we're actually doing this.
Oh, this is the thing. He's trying to hurt me.
It looks like the medics are going to make their way into the cage, check on both men.
Yeah, both men are beyond exhausted.
So yeah, if you have problems, call Big John. You guys can work that out. Woo!
Big John's adding problem solver to his resume.
Is he Channel 4?
Just for clarification, I don't think you can
All right,
settle
let's
issues
make this
with
one
your landlord
official.
here in the cage.
Your referee, Vicious Van Swerden, calls a stop to the action. 2 minutes and 47 seconds into your third and final round for your winner. By TKO, the Mission Hill Mauler, David the Punisher